it really fascinates me how many people I see in the streets and they just have a look on their face. It's like a look of sadness or unhappiness, or I don't know, it's like they have something on their mind. So I want to make this video to kind of help these people that I think can look at life in a way that's more light, right? More lightheartedly. Things don't have to be so heavy. Things don't have to be. You don't have to like think things over. You don't have to overthink things, because like that just leads to literally nothing, right? Because the only thing that you can kind of do to make any situation better, we're all struggling with something, right? We all have something that we're dealing with, or that's preoccupying us, or that's not allowing us to fall asleep at night. And when you overthink these things, okay, if you think about it, usually you don't really kind of go from one place to another. You don't really like find an epiphany. As in, you don't think, okay, the next 10 minutes of me thinking of this will help me solve it. It's usually some kind of worry. It's like, oh, there's this that happened, there's this that happened, there's this that happened. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then you think about all these things that can really like help you. Oh my God. You think about all these things that you think is improving your situation or is giving you some sort of clarity, but the truth is the only thing that you can do is actually do something about it. So you can't really look around and look within yourself, or look for signs, or ask advice to other people, because usually all that information is it doesn't always work for you. The only way to kind of get through this, and this is what I believe, and this is what helped me get through stuff like if I'm feeling down or depressed, which happens more often than I would even want to think. And well, it's not something that's easy to get through, right? But if you do something about it, right? Instead of thinking about all these things that you could do, why not just do something, right? You just do something that kind of puts you in the right direction towards solving whatever worry there is. And a lot of people just have so many worries, right? You feel like there's a list of, it's like it's crushing you, and it's a weight on your shoulders. But the way to lift that weight off your shoulders is a technique that I use, which is just writing everything that you have in your head down. Okay, every thought that you're thinking of, everything that you have that's worrying you, or that's making you hesitate about moves towards going towards your direction, your direction, where you want to be in the future. Well, sometimes it's as simple as you just write them all down, and then you go through each and every one of them, and you decide, well, either they're good or not they're good. Either, well, it's a good thought, as in you're just gonna let it go, or it's something that you need to do. So a lot of worries, it's like homework or work, or a call you have to make, or an email you have to respond to, and having all that in your head is just not healthy. So if you write everything down and then you decide, okay, this thing, am I gonna just let it go, or am I gonna deal with it? And if you decide to deal with it, you put a date next to it, right? It's either right now and you deal with it right away, which is usually the best way to move forward. But if you can't do it right now, maybe it's maybe it's 10 p.m. and you need to make a call, but it's a little bit late. Well, you can just say, okay, I'm going to make the call tomorrow at a time. And you can put reminders in your phone to kind of remind yourself. So once you have all those things that you write a list of 30, 60, 100 things, as many as you can until you can't think of anything else. And I'm telling you, this exercise is one of the most freeing, and you'll literally get through anything. Like, you won't have to like worry about things as you're walking towards some place, or when you're just hanging out, or when you're with people, or if you're at the gym. All those places you need to be like in the moment, right? You need to be present. And having all these thoughts about other things and worries, it's never a good idea. So use this technique if you want, but the most important thing, and what I really want to try to get across, is that you don't have to worry, and you don't have to feel sad or hopeless about things, because if you've noticed, things always get better with time, and they always turn out how they're supposed to turn out. So they don't always turn out good, but usually they do. And usually the things that actually you feel like they turn out badly is just an illusion. They actually help you get better, right? Grow, learn. And I think that's the most important, okay? Because being happy with yourself, having a good situation, good life, well, is I think is the goal of everyone, right? Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone is chasing happiness. So that's what I wish to you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and be happy.